That guy just got killed on TV. Or he's gonna kill him, I don't know. Anyway, back on topic. What more can I say? If you've never read this series, it's a long series, but do yourself a favor and pick it up. The Dark Tower. If you haven't, if you're still in the fucking Stone Age and haven't read this series, it's a 7-part book series. I just picked Wizard and Glass at random because there's a lot of heart in this one. There's obviously a cinematic one. If anyone should be made into a movie, I think this one would probably transition best into cinema. The other ones get really fucking weird. If you've never read The Dark Tower, it gets really, really fucking weird, and it's really good. And it's the best series I've ever read. But okay, it's one of the best I've ever read. I'd place it on I'd place it with Lord of the Rings. Even Stephen King himself said it's his magnum opus. It's obvious. This shit's awesome. I've read the series numerous. I think I've read it twice. I've read. Let's see, Wizard. It goes The Gunslinger, Drawing of the Three, The Wastelands, Wizard and Glass. This is the 4th installment. Then Wolves of the Kala, Song of Susanna, and The Dark Tower is the 7th one. I won't spoil anything because if you have never read it, a lot of people say they're disappointed with the ending. How can you end it? You know, that's how I say it. It's like that's a huge task. You don't want it to end. You never wanted it to end. That's the key to it. The ending is the key to the story. You can just read it again, and I think that's the message to get across. Is it's a very strong series, very strong characters that you really grow attached to. I have my favorites. I like the Callahan. I think that's what probably I don't know. I have favorite parts of the series. I couldn't pick an individual favorite. If I could place them in ones because they're all good. I mean, it's like you're arguing over what you want on the pizza, pretty much. I'd say my favorite though, if I had to pick one, I'd probably say Wolves of the Kala. It had the coolest, just in and the Wastelands had a cool parts. But this one starts off strange, and there's this whole Wizard of Oz thing in this one. There's so many tie-ins, there's so many references to itself. Like if you read it, there's little notes. There's this guy in here. You'll see his graffiti all over the walls, and he's really fucking weird. His name is Bango Skank, and you'll see his name written you'll see these shit written on the walls all over these weird places that nobody's been. It's like, how the fuck was he here? It's just cool little things like that. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Try it, read it. And then I'm going to go over some science fiction books, but if I would pick any series, besides Lord of the Rings, pick this one up. And there's other ones, there's other obviously great books and everything, and this one will invest a lot of time, and it took me forever to read this fucking series. I'm going to stop it here, because I pretty much said everything I got to say.